dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah! I know this'll be the day. Oh, yeah. Everything will be okay. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. Crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah! Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody gonna die today. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Be a good day. It's beautiful. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. And I rolled out of bed, got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah! I know this'll be the day. Oh, yeah. Everything will be okay. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah! Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody gonna die today. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away.
Hey now.
Hey.
It's Tuesday.
I'm like off the
You're off the thing?
grid over here.
Well, come on over. All right, it is Tuesday. Welcome to TNT this morning.
It's only Tuesday?
It is Tuesday.
Jeez.
Yesterday was Monday. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday for agent workshops.
going to be a long week.
Long week? We'll have an exciting one.
It is. I am so excited.
All right. Well, that is awesome. We have 2 topics for today. Topic number 1 is market shift is happening.
Yes, it is.
We're going to go over that and fully document it. Shauna has some stats and how you can track it and watch that.
Yep.
And then the second topic is, are people addicted to real estate?
Yeah.
Is there actually an addiction for it?
Yes, I believe there is.
Okay. So we'll review those.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else specific that you'd like to cover? Do you want to just jump right into it?
We can jump right in today. Thank you all for joining us. As a reminder, we do keep roll.
Yeah, we do. We know who is here.
Attendance.
Attendance is a thing. And I've seen that people have a lot of new listings coming up.
There are tons of new listings coming up.
A lot of media days
Make sure that
scheduled.
you don't just, try to schedule them within like 4 hours. Let's make sure that we're still following the process and scheduling with ample time to get your seller ready, get the home ready, and get the photos done correctly.
Now, so there's something that's going on here. I don't know if we remember, but not too long ago, it used to be incredibly difficult to schedule photos. Mm-hmm. And they would be weeks and weeks and weeks out. They're not as far out now.
No.
As they were before.
No, but don't take advantage of that. And
No, but I'm just saying that. So sometimes we see these different market stats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? And just by looking at it, you get a different opinion on it. Mm-hmm. Because all of a sudden, if, your photographer used to be available like tomorrow, and now he's available next week, but when it was really busy with a lot of listings,
he was
like a month out. It just kind of tells you it's an easy way to get the pulse on what's going on.
And I'm just saying, if you let them know that we can do this immediately, I don't know that that's necessarily a positive thing. You want to do this, promptly, but to let them know, a lot of scheduling and planning goes into every media day. So, it takes time to do that, and they'll understand that it may take a few days, not next day service. That's really not something that I would promise anyone, because I think it shows that, okay, there is a lot of moving parts in this, and it takes some time. So,
all right,
anywho,
let's get to it. Market shift is happening.
Yes, it is.
That's Shana Acquisto. She's a luxury real estate broker, and I'm here helping her out as we kind of walk through and to discuss what's going on with this market shift. We have stats and stuff, and we're going to show.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
So when we say market shift, I just want to reiterate something real quick.
Okay.
Doesn't mean a market crash.
Oh, no.
So I think there's a huge distinction between the two, but you're going to have to educate clients and people in general out there, because when they see things happening, although we know it's a shift, they're like, bottom's dropping out. Everything's going to crash. And that is not necessarily the case.
No. So you're talking about how it's different across the whole country, right? Mm-hmm. And how it's different even in our MLS. And it's different, and there's different pockets all over the place, and for different price points as well. Right? So the bottom's not dropping out. You just had a property that went under contract for a considerable amount more, maybe 8, 10%, 12% above list price in a competitive multi-offer situation. And
now we had a lot of showings. It wasn't as many showings as we've seen in the past. And we had multiple offers, but not as many as we've seen in the past. And that just goes into what's happening in the market with higher interest rates and with inflation. All of this is meant to slow things down. And that's exactly what's happening. So it's slowing down. It doesn't mean it's crashing. It's just, it's kind of calming just a tad.
You know what? And I would love to take a deep breath. I would love for the market to do exactly that. So if the interest rates do go up a bit, and we do get more listings on, and we do sell them all within like 30 days instead of 30 minutes, and we do have 2 offers instead of 20 offers, and we are able to get our buyers homes that are qualified for them.
Yeah.
Then that would be way better. Think how much better your life would be.
Yes, and
if that
think
happened,
of this.
just that happened.
One of our best, most productive years in real estate was a year that people were refinancing to 6.5% because that was a good rate, right? So, and that was a great year for us, and we were fairly new in the business. So anyway.
And I think that rates, even if they go up, they're going to eventually go back down again. And then what will end up happening is people will refinance what they had. So
they will.
Things will all work out.
They will work out.
The world's not going to end.
But I say this a lot. Your assets increase with inflation, so it's a good time to buy. It is. So I want to make sure you guys. It's important for us to have our hand on the market and know in real time what's happening. So I saw on Facebook yesterday, several realtors were posting like, market's crashing, don't think the market's crashing, all of these, things, and showing different stats. And, out of 3 realtors, they all had a different perspective and different stats. So I'm a believer in the actual facts and the data, and you have to hone in on the specifics as well to give the proper data, right? We can't give national, we can give national information, but we really need to look in how it's affecting us locally, and really, I call it micro-local, because you can get super detailed in this. So this is through your CCAR membership. If you log in through ccar.net, you can have access to Netris Trends, there's a market viewer, and there's RPR. These are all 3 good resources to get information. I like Netris Trends because this, you can look at your entire MLS, you can customize it to how you want, and it shows in the up to the previous month. So we're in June now. It's got all up to May's information. So this is a really good way. And if you look at the bottom, you have original list price, price per foot, all these different, go to the one that says shows to pending. I really like that. I think that's a good one to, yeah. So it shows how many showings you had to pending. Right? And I don't know the details of this stat, but I think it's quite interesting. I want to know what they're considering shows, and is it just time, or what is that? So
these are misleading too, because as all these people are looking at it, you would show it, and so it's not really that you have one offer though, right? I always used to think that it would take 20 showings to get a
but you're showing how many people. So the point is, are there still people looking? So I think that's what this is. This shows what entire MLS 15.5 showings before it goes to pending is basically what this is saying. So it is quite interesting, but I really want you guys to know how you can find this information, and it's through your CCAR, CCAR.net. Log in as you would, and you can find these resources. The other one is through MLS on your dashboard. So we'll go to the next screen.
Okay.
When you're logging into MLS.
Yes, this one right here.
Yeah. So the Market Watch. So you can really get custom in.
Am I in the right spot?
No. Yeah, this one. Okay. So on your dashboard here, you see Market Watch here in the middle, and you can customize it. So if you scroll down a little bit and hit Customize, you can do it for one city. You can do it for a neighborhood. You can any search that you search through MLS, you can customize your Market Watch and see what's happening in that area. So I think when we're really looking at it, we were talking earlier about how Frisco and McKinney have been the fastest growing cities within Collin County for a long time. So you might just take Frisco and McKinney and kind of watch that and see what's going on. But here's where I think we kind of fail a little bit is we put, and I saw this in the post that I was referring to on Facebook, is they'll put the entire MLS. Well, remember, we have Louisiana now. There's Waxahachie. Waxahachie and McKinney, I don't think are apples to apples comparisons. So just make sure when you are giving data that you're giving, correct data and relevant data, right? Don't just give national data to somebody who wants to know, what's happening in our neighborhood. So you want to be that resource. And, I've mentioned this before, that we are basically real estate economists. So this is how we have this information, valuable information that we have at our fingertips that we can then pass on to people and educate the public and consumers on what's really happening, right? So maybe you can, kind of do a Mythbusters when people say, this is happening. I heard this is happening. Okay, well, here's the actual facts. So.
Wow, and if you look on the screen right here, what you're going to see, and I'll see if I can zoom in just a little bit more, but what I have on here is properties in Frisco, single family,
from what
that are resale, that are 3,000 square foot or more, and have been built since 2010. Okay, so 2010, that means that they're 12 years or newer.
Yep.
And the average price is just hit $1 million.
That is just in Frisco, you guys. So if you took that and said
3,000 square
County,
foot home.
Yes. Yeah.
Minimum 3,000 square foot or bigger, and it's $1 million.
So I saw the median in Collin County, I think, was $585 now, too.
Yeah,
and that's pretty.
Once you take a couple of the things off of it, and
it changes drastically.
You can make the stats look however you want.
And you can look at months of supply. I think what I saw, we were, and I look at Collin County because that's what we service. We were about 1.2 to 1.3 months of inventory, where we were just a few weeks, recent in just a few weeks ago. So that's interesting. But remember, 6 months is a balanced market. I don't know that we've ever in our career seen a balanced market where we live of 6 months of inventory.
No, because we've always had net migration to the area.
So, our area, DFW, through, even the 2008 crisis, we still maintained a steady market here. And I think we should all be fortunate that we do live here. And we do, we really haven't experienced or seen anything so drastic like you've seen in other parts of the country. It's devastating.
So behind us, we have a part of the market shift here is people moving to get a little bit more space. So right behind us is one of your listings that's upcoming. That's like the she shed over here with the windmill and the Jeep. And
but it's really cool. It's got a little loft, and they've turned it into like a little office living space. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, this is right at 380 in Custer, you guys. So to have 7 acres so close to all the, amenities that you need for shopping and all of that is really incredible. 7 acres.
And let's see, right here. Chat in now if you can tell me what that is.
If you don't know that house, then you probably haven't visited us in the past.
Chat in now if you know exactly what that is.
Yes. So,
all right. I think that's good.
So market shift, not crash. Check out your resources. Check them every day. You should know what's happening every single day in a market shift.
And I guess I'm really thankful for it because I think, I mean, you'll get some sanity back. We want to sell properties, but we want to not have to super overwork.
No, but what does this mean for buyers, okay? What this means for buyers is they're going to have probably more opportunity. But think about it. We're in the summer. This is when it gets crazy, typically. So, of course, we're going to see more homes come to the market, right? So buyers are going to have a little more opportunity out there, but it's also still a little competitive depending on the price range. And what does this mean for sellers? You still need to get your home in good condition, in showing condition, because if not, it's going to get skipped over. Just like it did when it was crazy. There were homes that would sit on the market in the craziest of times because it wasn't like a move-in ready home. So it's just where we live and how our culture is here, that everybody wants move-in ready and nice and new and shiny. And if it's not that, then causes some pause. So there you go.
Got it. Done. That's a wrap. Well, that's a wrap for us today.
Yep.
If you as an agent have an awesome photo that you'd like to have featured here on TNT, then please send an email
we've
with
got
that
some great listings
in high
coming
resolution to Omkar and to myself. Send an email, copy both of us, and say, hey, could you feature this in the near future?
We would love to.
And we'll see what we can do to get that on there for
That's
you
a
guys.
great
We'd like to
idea.
have it in the background, and but we just always want to have great backgrounds, right?
Yeah. And you guys all have great listings coming up, so send them over.
And then you could share it with your client and be like, hey, we're trying to feature
we
it.
would
You
share
could see it here.
something every day.
No,
It's fine.
send me the stuff, right? But
like
please
that.
copy Omkar and make it a little bit easier on us.
Please.
Please.
All right, go get them, Tigers. Have a good day.
I actually think it'd be really nice to not have all this craziness going on.
I mean, it's
It's
insane.
been too long and too crazy.
Yeah.
Ready? No. Okay.
And no matter what, people
it.
feel like their agent's not doing